Hello everyone. I'm happy everything is done in China. They called me about 3 days ago to tell me everything is done. And as we're talking, the things are getting shipped to Cameroon. The shipping from China to Cameroon is about 2 months. All our boxes have been leaving China since May. So that means it will start arriving throughout August and then September. Now, I plan a 3 weeks trip. Getting to Cameroon will take 2 days by plane. And then when I'm in Cameroon, I will stay in the city, Yaoundé, for another couple of days. Our stuff are retrieved by our director, Jade, so he's putting them in a warehouse very safely. Whenever we arrive to Cameroon, we hire trucks and we go to the warehouse with our crew and we get out the stuff. Sometimes we have to open, like in this case, we are going for back to school. This trip will be only for education purpose, nothing else. So we will make sure that what we're taking out of the barrels and the boxes is exactly what we need just for education, just for back to school. We have barrels that are there since a long time. We have boxes that came from China, barrels that came from US. We might need 2 or 3 trucks. This time, we're also going to need very strong trucks. First of all, because I don't have enough time, I cannot afford to have a breakdown. Because when a car breaks down there, it's very difficult to repair it, to go get the mechanic. There is no tow trucks there. Second of all, we need to be able to go through the jungle without stopping, without having to push too much and all that. So we will get really strong trucks to do this. And then we will go to the jungle. So I'm planning about 2-3 days in Yaoundé. We also have to buy the school supplies. So one truck will be full of school supplies and the other truck will be full of the stuff we shipped from US and from China. And then we'll go to the Nyakokombo. We are supposed to be in the Nyakokombo and all the villages around there, that side of the country, for 1 week. And then after the week in the Nyakokombo, we'll come back to the city, go back to the warehouse, fill the cars again with school supplies, and then we will go to the Njeng. Do the same thing around all the villages on that side of the country. Now, what we are doing is we're making sure that the girls that we put in boarding school, safe houses, orphanages, we have girls everywhere. We're going to make sure the girls are in school. They have access to education. Also, the kids, boys and girls that are the most vulnerable. We're going to make sure that every kid gets tuition pay, everything, every kid goes to school. We're also going to bring teachers. Some teachers leave the city to go to the jungle for the school year. We have to make sure where they're going to stay, how they're going to eat. We have to have meetings with chiefs of the village to make sure the teachers are welcome and protected in the villages. The transportation, whether it's my transportation or the transportation of everybody we are taking along, gasoline, paying them a few stipend, carrying around a crew like that, you have to make sure that they have the basic necessity. Some people will be with me for the whole 2 weeks. We have to take care of them. They are not asking for any pay. I just give them like stipend or something. They're all volunteers. But we need to take care of them, so it costs money, all that. So, and when I talk about first aid kits, we put also malaria medication in it, typhoid medication in it. We put all those diseases that are current. We put medication so that if a kid turns out sick, the school have medicine to give to the kids. Remember, we don't have hospitals in those villages. So the first aid kits are not just that little kit you guys have. It's a huge kit. It just even have soap for, like when they get skin disease, they give them those soaps so that they can take showers with. It's a big bucket full of medication. That's our first aid kits. Other than school supplies and teaching materials and all that, we are also distributing water filters. Many schools have traditional wells and those wells get contaminated. Remember last year we had a bad epidemic of typhoid and diarrhea. It was just bad. So we make sure that the water that the kids get from the well gets filtered at school before they drink it. We also distribute the pads for the girls. These pads, they help the girl have access to education. They help the girls stay in school because they don't have to, they keep them clean. They keep them private. They keep their dignity. So we will distribute pads to all our girls, especially those who don't have them, and those who are starting school for the first time, or those who we have displaced a little bit. So this is very important. When I go there, I will have discussion with village chiefs. I will have discussion with families. I'll have discussion of who's going to keep the girls, where, how, and all that. So what I need from you is simple. I need from you, each of you, please. We have a lot of donors now that come and give us, they make it possible for us to make big things happen, like the Alpha School. The Alpha School is going to be one of the biggest trade school in Cameroon, period. You won't find the kind of school we're building anywhere else in Cameroon easily. I don't know about the other trade school, but everywhere I've been, our trade school is going to be bigger. So what I need from you is simple. You know what $10 does, right? So each of us give $10, and each of us find 9 people to give $10. So that means each of us give $100 to the foundation. You give your $10, you find 9 people in your family, your community, your work, your colleagues, your friends, your church. Find people to give you $10 each. That means you bring at least $100. Now imagine that each of us also gets 1 or 2 people to do the same thing. You see how we can have so many kids tuition paid just by people giving as little as $10? Let's do that, please. Just talk to people on your dinner table and just collect $10 and let them know that that little can pay for a child's school for a whole year. Anything we get in surplus, we're going to use it, because these trucks we're going to rent for these 2 weeks, because we don't want breakdown. So I will rent really good trucks that cannot break down, because I don't have time to spend in the forest because the car is broken. We're going to get the best trucks. So we're going to pay top dollars for that. And we're going to make sure that the kids we have in orphanages, boarding school, we're going to make sure that we leave with food. Even the teachers that we bring sometimes in the forest, we give them a certain supplies of soap, oil, salt, rice. We make sure that they have that. Okay, so please, I'm begging you, start today. Raise $10 for yourself and $10 with 9 people, and bring $100 to the foundation. At least you can bring more than that. Every $10 makes miracles happen. And so I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just saying that please do this. We have now until August 20th about